Hi everyone, it's Vicky here, and today I'm happy to guest design for Altenew. I'm going to create a Father's Day card using the Best Dad stamp set as well as the matching dies. First, I'm going to stamp some of the images from the stamp set. I am starting out with the toolbox and I'm going to stamp it on craft paper. And I'm going to stamp the rest of the images on white cardstock. I am using black Memento ink just because I will be using alcohol markers to color all my images. And you can see a few of the images that I have chosen to work with, but there are a bunch and they are perfect for masculine cards. I am going to use the matching dies now, so you can see here I am separating the dies that I need. I run them through my die cutting machine, I am popping out the images and now they are ready to do some coloring. For this stage, of course, you can use your favorite coloring method. As you can see, I used my alcohol markers and I kept everything quite simple, so I only used shades of grey as well as shades of red. And for the toolbox, again, I'm going very simple. I'm using my red alcohol marker to color the handle, and then I'm just going to use my blending tool and add a little bit of distress ink around the edges. I want to add all those little images that I have colored and cut out inside my toolbox. For that, I'm going to use my craft knife and my ruler to make sure that I create a slit that is nice and straight. And this way it's going to provide me a place where I can nest inside all those tools that I have already created. And since I am a guest designer for Altenew today, I have created 2 videos which I have uploaded today, back to back, so if you haven't seen the other video, make sure to do so. Now that my slit is ready, I can now stick everything inside. First, I always want to try out how the placement is going to be before I commit and stick everything inside with adhesive. Before I stick all the tools inside that toolbox that is going to make it very bulky, I decided to stamp something on that label that is available on the front of my toolkit. So in the stamp set there are phrases that fit perfectly inside that label, and I used the saying that says, "This one is for you." I stamped it with black ink. And then I changed my mind and decided that it didn't stand out as much as I wanted to. So I'm working on a piece of white cardstock. I have stamped my toolbox just because I need only that label. And then inside I'm going to stamp again the same phrase. So here we go again. I'm going to stamp "This one is for you." And then I'm going to use my scissors to cut out the label and stick it on top of the toolbox. This way I have a white label on top of a brown toolbox, which is going to stand out just fine. I am adding a little bit of tape adhesive at the back, stick it on top of my toolbox, and I like the result better than it was before. So I have my little focal point ready to go, and now all I have to do is to create my card base. For that I am going to work on a top folding card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And to make my card look even more masculine, I am going to use these 2 surfaces. These are by Tim Holtz. They are fabric with adhesive at the back. I used the canvas one to completely cover up the card base, and then I have cut out a smaller rectangle to stick at the center. These are really easy to cut out with scissors, and they have adhesive at the back, so it's really easy to work with them. Now I am trying to decide where I want this toolbox to be. I can stick it at the center, but I didn't quite like the look, and so I decided to move it further down. And to complete my card and embellish it just a little bit more, I have used the stars from the die set and cut out a couple of stars from specialty gold shiny paper. Now I'm going to peel off the backing and stick them down. I'm going to go with only 3 stars. I always like to use odd numbers for embellishments like that. And to finish off my card, I'm going to stamp something on the inside. So in the stamp set there is this beautiful saying that says Happy Father's Day, and I really love the fonts and the look of it, so I decided to stamp on the inside, just simply at the center, with black ink. And of course I used my Misty just because I have already worked so hard on the outside of the card. I didn't want to make a mess. And as a final touch, I'm going to add some shine on the red parts of all the images. And my card is finished. So that was one of the cards that I shared today as a guest designer for Altenew. Here are some close-up photos. And thank you all for watching.